The Buddhist tale behind Dragon Ball Z's Goku. Most people think Goku was inspired only by classic martial arts heroes, but his true origin comes from a Buddhist legend thousands of years old. Long before Dragon Ball Z existed, there was a story that shaped Asian literature, folklore, and spirituality. A story about a mischievous, unstoppable, and transformative figure known as Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. This ancient character wasn't just powerful. He represented the human struggle between ego and enlightenment, chaos and self-mastery. And that struggle became the silent blueprint for Goku's entire journey. Goku's evolution mirrors Sun Wukong in more ways than fans realize. In the original tale, Sun Wukong was born from a mystical stone touched by celestial energy. His birth wasn't ordinary, it symbolized potential without limits. Goku's arrival on Earth carries the same message. Thou framed in sci-fi terms, Goku is also a being with limitless potential, sent from beyond the human world with abilities that transcend natural boundaries. In the ancient legend, Sun Wukong gains incredible strength, speed, and agility that no mortal can match. He learns how to somersault across the sky in a single leap and later receives the ability to travel on clouds, a divine privilege reserved only for heavenly beings. Goku's flying nimbus directly echoes this myth. It's more than a mode of transportation. It's a symbol of purity, a reminder that only those with a clean heart can ride the clouds of the heavens. Sun Wukong spends years training under heavenly masters, learning mystical arts, shape-shifting abilities, and combat techniques that elevate him far beyond the abilities of any creature in the mortal world. Goku's training journey follows this exact pattern. From Roshi to King Kai to Whis, he repeatedly seeks out mentors who exist on higher and higher spiritual planes. Every master teaches him not just how to fight, but how to understand himself. Each lesson challenges him to confront fear, ego, and attachment, key themes deeply rooted in Buddhist teachings. But the most surprising connection is that both characters fight not for domination, but for spiritual growth. Sun Wukong's greatest enemy was never another warrior. It was his own uncontrolled ego. His rebellion against heaven forced him into a path of humility, reflection, and eventual enlightenment. Goku mirrors that philosophy perfectly. He never seeks to rule or conquer. He never craves power for its own sake. He only wants to grow, to push boundaries, and to protect the people he loves. In Buddhist lore, the Monkey King begins as wild and uncontrollable, an embodiment of impulse and pride, but his long journey forces him to confront his inner chaos. He learns that strength without wisdom is a curse, not a blessing. Goku's character arc reflects this idea from the very beginning. He starts as a child with overwhelming power, but no understanding of the world. Through trials, friendships, losses, and battles, he shapes that raw power into something meaningful. He transforms brute strength into compassion, courage, and self-discipline. Even the Saiyan tale reflects Sun Wukong's monkey spirit. It symbolizes raw, untamed power that can bring destruction if left unchecked. Like Sun Wukong, Goku learns that true mastery is not about unleashing strength, but about controlling it. The removal of his tail represents a shift from instinct to intention, from chaos to clarity. And then there are the Dragon Balls. Many fans see them as magical wish-granting objects, but their symbolism runs deeper. In ancient Buddhist texts, sacred relics were believed to grant wisdom, transformation, and enlightenment to those who approach them with purity and intention. The Dragon Balls follow this same spiritual pattern. They reward those who seek them with a righteous heart and punish those driven by greed. They act as both a test and a teacher, just like relics in Buddhist mythology. Goku's story isn't just about battles. It's not just about villains, transformations, or power levels. At its core, Goku's entire journey is a meditation on self-improvement. It's about becoming better than who you were yesterday. It's about rising after every fall, no matter how hard the world tries to break you. It's about learning again and again that strength without compassion is empty, and strength without purpose is meaningless. It's about understanding that true power doesn't come from rage or fear. It comes from inner harmony. It comes from balance. It comes from a spirit that refuses to be corrupted by violence, fame, or pride. That's why Goku never stops training. He isn't chasing strength. He isn't trying to be a god or a ruler. He's chasing enlightenment. He's chasing the version of himself that is endlessly becoming. And that is what makes Goku one of the most profound characters in anime history. Not because he wins fights, but because he grows through them. The next time you watch Goku rise again, remember the ancient story behind him. Remember the Monkey King who walked the path of chaos before discovering wisdom. Remember that both legends carry the same message. Greatness isn't something you're born with. It's something you earn by mastering yourself. Leave a comment below. Share, like, follow, and subscribe for more.